What is up, trading table? Welcome back to another trade recap. Today was quite a day. I did take a loss today. First loss recap I'm going over. I didn't take a trade. I did take a trade Wednesday, but that was just like a stupid break even. I was like half asleep when I took that, and like, bro, it was actually just like I didn't even want to do a recap on that. That was just like me being dumb. I was not thinking when I took that. So yeah, I just break even on that, and then Thursday I didn't take anything. I didn't open up for any setups, and then the market started chopping out, and I didn't really have time to trade PM that day, so I did not come back for PM session. Excuse me. But yeah, for some reason the executions won't show up on my chart. This trade took the trade somewhere like around here, but so I just like I don't know. I went into Tradeovate and I just um pulled up like the PDF of like what I took. So at 9:41 I took a short. So we're just gonna mark out 9:41. Right here. That should be like red. Okay, dude. Let's do this correctly if we're gonna do it. Arrow down, 9:41. Took a short here. Okay. And then pull this back up. I got stopped out 950 on that stupid candle. That shit pissed me off. So like a 951, I really got stopped out. No, I guess I did get stopped out here. Okay. Oh no, I did. I don't remember. Well, I guess it says it was here, so it was there. Anyway, yeah. So now that we have that on the chart, coming into today, I was very bearish. As you can see here, the market fell off the face of the earth. Why? Because Israel attacked Iran, making huge bearish displacement down. So yeah, coming into today, I was bearish. And then that bias was also reinforced because guess what we did? We took London high almost right away. So we go ahead and mark this out. London high. I'm not even going to bother marking out the low because we just blew past London high. But yeah, so we ended up taking out London high like with the 9:30 opening candle. So I was already bearish. It might have looked like price was going to be bullish for the day just by this like upwards displacement. But if you go into something like the 15-minute or like any higher time frame, you got these huge bearish fair value gaps here, right? And I'm sure there's like a fucking hour fair value gap too. But yeah, so we obviously traded into these bearish fair value gaps. And then I was very strong on the fact that we're going to reject them. So yeah, I was looking for shorts this morning. It's very easy bias. You know, when there's like impending war where we get our oil from, and we all know that if energy prices go up because of oil prices going up, everything goes up. Yeah, it's just a very simple bearish bias, right? There's just not really a reason why the market should be going higher. So yeah, that's how I got my bias for today. So we took out London highs right away, and I wasn't really too concerned about like Asia highs because that's when we started displacing down. Although we did I guess you could say that we did kind of take out Asia highs. So if we mark that out, pretty sure we took those out, right? So we tapped like kind of tapped into Asia highs. But that wasn't like a super strong draw, you know what I mean? I wasn't really looking for this to be the draw. And now, like looking back at it, I guess if I had waited to, well, no, not even, bro. I wouldn't have even had like an entry on my model. So it's whatever. Yeah, but today was a good trade. Yeah, I'm not mad at all about today, and I'm also going to show you ES's chart because this trade actually played out perfectly on ES's chart. I just got stopped out by a big ass Drake candle, slapping his dick on my fucking chart, dude. I don't know what's up with NQ. You see this 950 candle right here? I thought it was 10 a.m. by the way that it opened. It opened and this candle was formed like this in a second, like a news candle. You know what I mean? Like a news candle's open and they just boom straight doji right away. That's what happened with this candle, and then it just kind of like traded in between itself until the next candle opened, and then obviously So yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with that. As you can see, the short ended up playing out literally perfectly. Took it down to internal, not even that wasn't London lows, but yeah, these lows right here. And I would have been break even around here anyway. So yeah, it's just unfortunate. I'll pull up ES's chart in a second, but I'm just gonna go over why I took this trade real quick. So we distributed up. I say that was distribution because I would argue that we were manipulating down here and then kind of distributed up. you could say that, honestly, if we go to higher time frame, this might look a little bit better. Yeah, it does look a lot better. So we accumulated here, manipulated, and then distributed to the upside to take out the highs. So yeah, perfect entry for bearish. And then we started accumulating again. So we're accumulating right here. We ended up forming this fair value gap on the 1 minute. I don't think there was a 2 minute. No, there was not. So there was a perfect. I love when it's only a 1 minute fair value gap, because I don't really like waiting for price to close on like a 2 or 3 minute. So yeah, we inversed right here on this candle. So I entered at the open of this, right? Took a short, right around there. Stops at candle body high of the inverse candle, just because I really didn't think that we'd be going back above here, and even I would have gotten stopped out either way. So like it's whatever. I actually, you know what? I think I did have my stop originally at this high, and then I moved. No, never mind. Sorry. I had it at the candle body high. And then I had I was super bearish coming in today, so I had my break even. Um, I believe it was here. Yeah, it was here. So yeah, I had my break even down here at this internal low. So if we took out this low, there's no reason we should be going back higher, because if we take out this low and go back higher, that means that we're gonna push higher. We ended up not taking out this low until after I got rage baited by my stop. So yeah, um, that's just super unfortunate. We just got wicked out at 950. It's like, look at the way price is trading, right? 7 point candle. You got a that was a pretty big displacement candle. 25 points, 6 points, blah blah. Market structure shift, everything was good, right? And then boom, this candle. I shit you not, this candle opened and stopped me out right away. I checked Twitter, no news. There was obviously no news at 950 that was like relevant. No tweets, nothing. I literally could not find anything on why this candle opened like this and then just shot up for literally no reason, other than the fact that maybe, well, this candle I could see because we were taking out Asia, we were tapping into Asia highs. If you could even call Asia highs, like, right? Like it was literally already displacing. So yeah, I mean, like, it's just unfortunate. It's just like a win rate thing. That's really only the time that, like, the only time this model fails, in my opinion. This is like a super strong win rate model, especially if like you're targeting like 1-to-1. I don't really like targeting 1-to-1 because that's kind of gay, but um, sometimes I do target 1-to-1 if like I get an entry that's against my bias or something, and it kind of does look a little bit good. I'll go break even relatively early. I'll definitely look for some other things. But yeah, like I was saying on ES's chart, this literally played out perfectly. Let's just side by side these real quick. Whoa. Okay. It was right here, I think. Yeah, so on ES, uh let's say we entered another thing too, there was a bunch of like bullish SMT being made. But I don't trade SMT also. There was a bunch of bearish SMT also. It was kind of like in between. Bro, I mean, like look at ES, bro. If you had your stop at this candle body high and then you had your take profit at internal lows, bro, you just got 7R on a fucking model that targets 1R or 2R most of the time. Like, and that's like a decent trade. I guess low key you would have gotten break even, unless like you entered like here. Because I mean, obviously you're doing a market order. Nobody's like entering a inverse or value gap with like a limit order. That just makes no sense unless you're waiting for like a retest. But bro, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe when I got a break even, I don't know, dude. You could have entered here, and like your break even could have been here. You could have entered here. You've already gotten screwed. But yeah, as you can see, we had that nice bearish SMT as well. This trade looks so good, and then I just got wicked out on NQ, which is super unfortunate. Unfortunately, I don't trade ES, so yeah, it's whatever. NQ's been good to me, man. I can't complain. But yeah, this would have been a pretty nice trade on ES as well. This is what, 50 times 25 points. So like what, 1,250? $1,250, I think, on one contract, one mini. So yeah, super nice price action on ES. NQ, not so much. I mean, it was nice price action, but unless you have like a TJR stop loss for no reason, I mean, you could even argue this high here, and that would have still stopped you out. You could have argued What else could you have argued? I mean, and another thing too, if you're not learning from like a losing trade, obviously there's not much to learn here. I mean, I got wicked out. Like, I'm not putting my stop loss at the top of this fucking fair value gap. Like, the fuck? But like, even if you had it at the top of this wick, bro, you're still getting stopped out. So yeah, I don't know. Just an unfortunate day, unfortunate loss. We had everything right, but you know, sometimes it's just how it is. So not much you can do there, except just ready for Monday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple day. I didn't really want to trade after that, and even I did. Price was like kind of like ripping to the downside, and then it just wasn't really good for my model today. Besides that, that was really nice, but everything else. Let's see how PM macro did fucking ass as well. Like, dude. But yeah. Then we ended up taking out London lows. So I guess PM actually wasn't that bad. Could have low key taken an entry there and whatever. But I didn't have time to trade PM today. So it is what it is. All good. Calculated loss, calculated risk. But yeah, that's all for today. I'm probably gonna be bearish next week. Just like the week profile, gonna be bearish just because, like, bro, like it's like a war. Like, we can't catch a break. We were like just about to take out like all time highs, I feel like, and how far are we from all time highs? Now I'm just gibbering low key. Or 2%, 2.4% from all time highs. That's unfortunate. So yeah, we're probably not gonna end up taking out all time highs. I mean, maybe, this shit. I swear to God, this happens like once every year, where Israel just like bombs the shit out of Iran, and then Iran bombs the shit out of Israel. This just happens like once a year, bro. It's like a once a year occurrence. I remember the last time this happened. It was like, I don't even know. I think it was like March last year, and I was in some like SMH puts or some shit, and like the whole market was like tanking. Yeah, so celebrating war, I guess. There's something, but yeah, that's about it. So just L luck pretty much. But other than that, that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the trading table. You enjoyed this trading recap. There's more to come, I promise. We go more in depth, and then we also have our Discord. There's no course or anything. Low key, just doing it for the betterment of like myself and like society and shit. Trying to help out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next trade recap, or if we upload that stock video. So yeah, best stocks coming out.